What's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 money-making methods in RDR2 Online. And we've done a ton of money-making videos. It's because we're so interested in what is the best way. In this economy right now, it's extremely difficult to earn money. You want money to get your newer weapons. What's the best way to do it? And before I jump into it, let me tell you guys, the #1 method is so much better than every other method, and I actually learned it from someone who commented on the channel. So thank you for doing that, whoever you are. I appreciate that. Why don't you guys comment down below your top 5 methods? Maybe I'll find something newer for myself there. Sometimes, you know, I make the video, but sometimes you're smarter than me. Okay, sometime, not okay. Okay, relax, you fucking idiot, relax. Not all the time, just a little bit of the time. But what are the top 5 money making methods? We have ways of achieving these methods all over the channel, so if you're curious on how to do them with more detail, go click the videos on the channel. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about it briefly here and go through why I think that's a good money making method. And I've rated these not necessarily in the way to make the most money, but in the ways that work the best, that are fun, and that you can continually do without getting bored out of your mind. So we're gonna go in reverse order, or not reverse order. We're gonna go from the 5th place to the 1st place here. First, let me kill that bird. Not that man. Not the man. Not the man. Not the man. The bird. Okay. Why? Okay. See, the Rockstar is trying to make it for me that I'm an evil man, okay? I want only to kill bird. It's trying to make me evil man. At number 5, and this is the worst way on our list, is PvP game modes. Now, this is going to earn you so little money comparative to the other things on our list, but if you like the PvP, it's one of the more enjoyable ways to do it. And it's also probably the best way to gain experience while earning money. So that's why it's still on the list. It's not a great money-making method, but it is one where you can earn a solid amount of experience while doing it, which other money-making methods aren't like that. You don't really generally get experience while you're doing these other money-making methods. Okay, at number 4, we have the process of character deletion. Now, this is such a good way of making money, but it is definitely the best way of making gold bars. What this does, and we've done a video on this, is basically you create a character, you play through the main storyline. Okay, so you get, let's see, let's pull up this, no, that's not it. Where is it? It's progress. I go right past progress. Okay, that's idiot move once again. Maybe instead of a little bit smarter, you're getting more than that smarter than me. So you play the main story all the way to kill them each and every one. You do that, and then you delete your character. And then you do it again, and you do it again. And it is by far the best way to get gold bars and a really good way of making money. But it's also so mundane, boring. You watch all these cutscenes and you just get so tired of it. That's what this is lower on the list, because yes, it is the best way of making gold bars and it's a good way to make money, but it's so mundane, it's so boring. You feel like you're just in hell. It may be in some places of the world this is a way of rehabilitation. You're doing the drugs, we kidnap you, we make you play the character deletion route of making money in RDR2 Online, and then soon you're like, I'll never do drugs again. This is horrible. This is a horrible what you're doing to me. I never do drugs. Or maybe it's a torture, a way of doing the torture. We kidnap you. This is a war. We're in the war. We kidnap the enemy, and we say, here, go make the money, character deletion method on the RDR2 Online. And he will say, God, take my life now, please. I can't do it. So that's why that's so far down on our list. At number 3, we have treasure maps. Now, treasure maps are the best way to earn gold bars in the moment, but they're just not as easy to come by. So you earn probably $100 plus every single time you get a treasure map, right? And you also earn, it's randomized, but you can earn, I think, up to 80 gold nuggets when you do get a treasure map. So this is Like, if you could consistently get treasure maps, it would be by far the best way to make money, but you just can't. there's a method of finding more of them, and they're just like, you just can't find them as often. But when you level up, so every 5 levels you get a treasure map, that is going to be the best way in the moment to earn money, because it just is. The only reason that the story mission way works so well, the character deletion method works so well, is because you end up getting these treasures through the story, and then you end up getting a fat chunk payout when you beat the main storyline. So that's why that method works so well, and that's why treasure maps is a little bit farther up than the character deletion, because you don't go through the mundane process, but you just can't get them as often, which puts it a little bit lower on the list than our second method, which is gang hideouts. Now I put gang hideouts at method 2 because why? Because you're blasting the head off the bad guys, okay? Who doesn't enjoy to load your gun in the morning? You're waking up out of the bed. Oh, what a great day to murder these gang members and destroy the families that they might have back home. Bang. It's one of the funnest ways to do that. It's a fun way to make money. Looting the bodies, and this is kind of almost a reverse method of making money, because you loot the bodies of the gang members and you can get like canned beans and things that you would buy from the general store that you need, but that you're not buying because they're so expensive. You can get them off the gang members' bodies. It gives you a solid amount of experience every time you clear a gang hideout. On top of that, there is the possibility of earning treasure maps or treasure map pieces. Now, I will say I've done probably... Fucking horses, you're a steel horse. Clip the fence like that, no phasing, no whining. I've done a multiple gang hideouts, cleared them and looted all the bodies, and it's often that I don't find a treasure map. I actually haven't found a treasure map yet. So I wouldn't say it's a great way to get treasure maps, even though it's a known way to get them. Outside of leveling every 5 levels, I think it's the only way to get those treasure maps. And the treasure maps do have, like, there's a huge upside to the treasure maps. They give you gold nuggets, which other money making methods don't, and they give you $100 or so every single time. So there's huge upside to it, and the gang hideouts can get you there, but it's not common. And as far as like the gangs actually dropping money, they really don't drop much money. Let me kill this one right here. And then we will go to the number 1 method that I know you're waiting for. Is there any other gator here? There is gator over there. It's good gator. Okay. So as you can see right now, I'm hunting. And that brings us to our number 1 method, which is, you got it, hunting. Hunting is the best money making method. And originally on the channel, we'd done things like hunting different animals for their pelts, and then later on in the week we learned that, oh, the pelts aren't the best way to earn money, it's the meat on the animals is the best way to earn money, because you can carry more, you're making less trips back and forth. That's the best way to make money, and it's definitely by far the most fun. The other methods, you do it for a little bit and you are bored, your mind is, I swear you can feel the cell in your head is starting to erase itself, okay? The hunting method is by far the funnest method. You do need to watch out for other players if you're going the pelt route, because other players, if they're griefing, will kill you and you're gonna lose your pelts. But I want to tell y'all the secret that I learned, and this is from someone who commented on the channel, so thank you for doing that. Great, huge ups to you. I appreciate it. We don't have that many people viewing the videos, but you helped out a lot and gave me the tip. The best thing to hunt is actually the birds. Get yourself the varmint rifle and go to the swamp and hunt these birds. They are by far, and like there's no comparison, they are by far the actual best way to make money in the game. So this hunting method, what I do is I go out and I hunt all sorts of animals. The bucks are good to hunt, the does are good to hunt, boars are good to hunt. You get alligators, you hunt them. So let's take a look at the satchel, and we'll take a look at is it materials or ingredients. So we can carry one more big game meat, so I can kill one more crocodile for that. And we have here materials, plumes, a collection of plumes. So right now we have heron plumes and reddish arrogate plumes. Watch. I think we can carry. I didn't actually check, which I should check. I think we can carry 10 of each. Yeah. So let's go find some more birds, and then we're gonna stop by the butcher. And guys, this is by far the best way to make money. Some of the other methods earn you gold bars, and some of the other methods feel really grindy but are known to give lots of money. This is a method that doesn't feel as grindy and is better than any other method at making money in the game. Like I'm telling you right now, it's true that we don't know of a better method to make money. Now, when you roll through here, let's see. I want to roll. There's a really good spot to find birds right here. Right here's a huge, really good spot to find birds. It's I think a heron something, but oh, did we see over here? So we want to make 2 trips here. We want to go over here to get some feathers, and then we want to go over here. I'll avoid that spot over there because there's a bunch of guys over there, and I don't want to get killed with my crocodile thing on right now. But let's just throw it into Eagle Eye and see. I'm gonna roll closer to the bank because I only have a good crocodile pelt on right now. I want to see if I can get a perfect one before I go. Here we go, right here. So super easy to kill. And then watch. I want to quickly make sure that we don't get eaten or anything. These are the same bird. I think I'm gonna max out after getting one of these guys. But here we go. Tricolored heron. I think I'm saying that right. Maybe one of you is saying, okay, look, it's not heron, it's heroine. That's the heroine bird there. Okay, say it right, Barney, idiot. You're hunting heroine bird. So let's see what we get from this guy. Gamey bird meat, which is useless. 3 heron plume. Each of those plumes, so we got 3 of them. Each of those plumes is worth $1.90. It is by far the easiest thing to gather, and they're worth so much. Now, I think we're going to max out here. I don't think we're going to be able to get 3 from this one. I think we're only going to be able to get 1. Yeah, because we can only carry 10. Now, I don't know. I really don't want to go over here. These are 2 different birds here. Okay, so that's a different bird than this. At least they look like it on the map. So let's go see my marked area if I can sell or hunt this bird over here real quick. And the nice thing about this method, like I said, is not grindy. The other method, man, you are yeah, it's like when you drink the night before, you wake up with a hangover and you have to go straight to work, have only 30 minutes to get ready. That's the somehow other method. It has equivalent feeling to that. So it's nice that there's a method here that isn't as grindy like that. Come on, where is this bird's at? They're generally hanging by the water. I killed some on the other side last time. They should have respawned by now. Let's see. Is there going to be any of them here? Don't see it. It looks like we're not finding any here right now. I'll go up the bank up here and see if I find any. And then if I don't, we'll just run back to the butcher and see what the take is here. But this is, and it's also my favorite way to do it, man. It's just like, hunting's fun in this game. It is fun, and I'm sure if I did this for hours, it'd get boring. But it's a fun thing to do in this game, and we all know from the story mission, storyline that hunting's a big part of that. And in online, it doesn't play as big a role because the materials you don't necessarily use for much, except for to make money. You don't really craft anything with it, but it's there and it's enjoyable. So I didn't see any more birds. Let's take this back to the butcher and see what we got here. All right, cool. So butcher, sell, big game meat. That's nothing new to us. Teeths. These aren't gonna be much, but look at this. The plumes. Okay, so there's another bird that's worth even more. So we have 10 here at $1.50. That's $15. I did one earlier that gave me $19.50 at that area that we looked at, and there wasn't any birds. Those birds gave us $19.50. So I thought I had some other feathers, but I guess not. And we'll just sell this. So good chunk, and we were out there for like, I don't know, like 15 minutes. So there you have it. We have the best money making method for you. Now, I just have to say this, okay? If you watch this video and you don't subscribe, shame to you. Shame to you. You should feel bad. There should be, when you go to bed, little guilt in your body for that, okay? So if you made it this far in the video and you don't subscribe to the channel, I hope that next time you go to the store and let's say you're buying eggs, You forget to look, and you get home, half of them have been cracked open, and maybe one of the bird is hatching. Jumps out of the thing as you open the top, going to cook your egg in the morning, you're kind of tired, you open the top, and there's little chiclet that dive out directly into your eyeball and eat your retina. I hope that happened if you don't subscribe. If you do subscribe, thank you. We'll see you in the next video.